Hi, everybody. Welcome to a very special micro VGO. We are recapping the Xbox showcase, which just went on for the last 2 hours. I watched all of it, but the little extra Call of Duty event after. So I know you haven't seen all of it. You were out. You kind of watched some.
I did. I watched the important things. I believe I'm
okay.
As far as I'm concerned, I'm probably caught up.
But overall, I've been talking with some of the people in our community in our Discord, and overall, people are very happy with it. Then there are other people who are like, well, they beat PlayStation's event and they beat the Summer Games Fest event. And then there's some people that are like, that was kind of shit. I don't know where
I have some opinions about what I saw. So, all right, the big thing going into this, at least for me, was the anticipation that they might announce a handheld. And that did not happen. And
that did not happen. We did see the all-digital Xbox.
Which is stupid. It's $450. It's white. It has a terabyte of storage. Comes out later this year.
So 3 new variants they revealed.
Yeah, there's a 2 terabyte.
Oh, okay.
There's a 2 terabyte black Series X. And then there's a 1 terabyte Series S. But the big thing here is the Series X with no hard drive for $450.
The pricing seems off to me. I think they should have done something super cheap just to get people in for Game Pass, because that is what they have going for them. There was a lot of games shown here. They're spread out over some time, and a lot of them...
Michelle, okay, if you go to Walmart right now...
Yeah.
Walmart has a Xbox Series X Diablo 4 bundle for $469.
Yeah, and I think
so. What are you getting?
On sale a lot too.
Yeah, but this is on sale. This is regularly $560. Okay, so for $17 more, you get an optical drive and Diablo 4.
Right. And they're calling it a mid-generation refresh, but if you're losing something, that's not a refresh.
No, it's stupid. It really is.
Because you're losing one of the benefits. I think
the price is not right.
If you like to use games and stuff and like have discs and resell or whatever you want to do, you're taking that off the table.
Yeah, the price does not make any sense.
Yeah, the pricing is not right on this.
So
and I don't think anybody's like excited for these.
The normal price for a Series X is $550. So in theory, it's $100 off. Actually, no. The Series X is $499 with the hard drive, with the optical drive. Oh, it's on sale. What is going... Okay, Michelle, if you go on Microsoft's website right now, the 1 terabyte Series X with the drive is $449.
Yeah.
The 1 terabyte all-digital robot white. This is on Xbox's website. Also,
on the sales we see all the time,
Okay, Microsoft is stupid, honestly. Why would you have the 1 terabyte black Series X with the drive the same price as the all-digital robot white that you just announced right now?
I don't know. I thought I was missing something, like they're faster in some way or something.
Is it for people that don't want e-waste? I'm a digital person. I'm not going to...
Yeah, so I don't want to contribute. To pay more for less because I have a tiny home.
All right, so that is a nothing burger right there.
Yeah, I wanted to see the handheld. I didn't think we were really going to. Maybe they're still working on it, but I feel like they could have given a little tease if that was true. So that was kind of a letdown. Look, I was interested to see some of the games there. So let's start off with what they opened with. It opened with Call of Duty, and right away Clinton on the screen, and we kind of knew they were going back to the 90s. Yeah, and
Bush Sr. Yeah, so it takes place in the 90s. It's got that same Robert Redford, Brad Pitt guy that was in the last Black Ops.
Yeah.
They showed Clinton. They showed Saddam Hussein. Like, you're going...
Yeah, I mean, we're talking my childhood here.
Yeah.
That's like... I like this time period. I like that COD's going there. It just kind of feels good to see. I remember being whatever... a young kid watching the debates with Clinton and Bush and, that time it's Saddam. And like, that was like a really, I don't know, I want to kind of play this. Like, I want to play the campaign. maybe I won't do the Call of Duty, but I think I want to play the campaign.
The campaign
so I thought
looked badass.
Yeah, so this was Black Ops 6. I thought that did look good, a good way to open, right? The most popular game in the world, or one of them, with Call of Duty, having it with Xbox. So I thought that was kind of good news.
And that's Game Pass. Let's not forget that day one.
Yeah.
Now
It was weird though. They're like same game, same time. This is our philosophy. Day one Game Pass, October 25th. So are there no get in early, 3 days early with the deluxe edition? Are there no?
There is.
So how can they say that? Because it was kind of a lie.
Well, you get into what they're calling a beta if you pre-order.
Yeah,
is that the way around
that's
it?
Bullshit. That's bullshit. Because he sold it as our philosophy for the first time now, and going forward is same. Day one Game Pass, same
so
time,
they just changed
same place,
the language.
Everybody.
No, it's
they
a beta.
Changed the language.
It's not
it's
early.
Not a beta if it's 3 days before the game comes out. You guys are not. That's not a beta.
So here's the Black Ops
that.
6 pre-order benefits, which I'm gonna do.
But wait, it's on Game Pass. What do you mean you're gonna do?
Oh God, what did you do to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do they force you to buy it? So
if I buy the Volt, okay, if I buy any edition,
you're dumb because it's on Game Pass.
I get early access to the open beta.
It's not an open. Wait a minute, an open beta. Okay, this is So that's just silly.
If the open beta comes a week or two before, which it probably does.
Yeah. Do you really need? I don't know. I wouldn't do it out of principle. I think. I just wouldn't.
All right, we need to talk about something else with Call of Duty that they showed. This is kind of the big deal.
Okay.
Is they changed up the movement.
Yes, I saw this. It's called Opti Move or something. What's it called?
Yes. Yeah, I think it is called
Monty Move.
No, I think it's called Opti Move.
Okay,
Omni.
What is
Omni.
What is that?
Okay, so basically your player can move in all 4 directions. You have to see the video for it to make sense, but basically, so they released a movement video that shows that you can, instead of like if you're running, Michelle, you can run basically left and right, sideways. So you'll be running forward, and then if you're running and you press left, your character will then like strafe to the left instead of going like kind of diagonal. Like they just do like a hard.
Other games already do this.
A hard left and a hard right, and then also you can jump like Max Payne style. Without the bullet time, like to the side and do dives. Remember like how Max Payne did that, like with those weird sideways dives? So that I assure you the people that master this are going to be annoying as fuck in the game. But I don't mind it, to be honest. It sounds like something to master and, some other new way of doing it. Like,
sure.
I mean, so there's all kinds of sliding acrobats, and there's a video here. I don't know if you want to look at it, but whatever. Just they added Omni movement. That's like the big deal. That's going to probably change multiplayer and the way people play. I don't hate it. I mean, listen, I'm excited about this. Talking about the beta pre-order though, it has me in a tizzy, Michelle, because
I wouldn't do it. I mean, it's
going to eat me alive that I can't play it. What?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, moving on into a game I thought looked cool, but I don't know how much was gameplay. It was kind of hard to see. So we saw from Bethesda Doom, The Dark Ages.
Yes.
I'm obviously a big fan of medieval themes, and I thought that it looked pretty cool, but it's a Doom game.
It looked like Doom, though, to be honest. It didn't look
it's a Doom game.
It didn't look like Lord of the Rings or Excalibur or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's touches, right? They still want you to feel like you're playing Doom, and it's dark and it's hell and everything. So I thought, like, overall, the theme of Doom looked cool, and I'm sure Doom will be a fun Doom game. But kind of what I expected, I guess. Maybe that's a good thing. It's Doom. You want Doom?
Michelle?
Game Pass.
Game Pass day one?
Game Pass. I'll probably try it on Game Pass. Sure.
Yeah.
Would I go buy this for $70? Maybe not right away. It'd probably be like a $40 sale game. So once again, I think Game Pass obviously is what Xbox has going for it.
Right. Now,
but when you're talking about Call of Duty and you still wanting to buy it, it starts to get a little gray, right?
It does. And also the big announcement too was the Gears.
Well, I was just going down in order, but
I'm going in order too, but I guess we're on different websites. So
no, I took notes watching live.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, it's fine. We can go jump around. I mean, after Dark Ages, they showed State of Decay 3,
Okay.
Which to me, it was mostly a trailer and it looked like I thought it was Life is Strange at first. Everything, John, like, and I want to get this like off my chest. Like, yeah, we had some Dude Bro games. We had Dude, right? We had COD, we had Gears. But a lot of it, every other game seemed like something for depressed teenage girls. I was calling them period games because there were so many female leads.
Yeah, I know.
It's like they're pandering. Look, and I like to see, a mix of different types of games. It's like, but there's two different types of women they show. They're really strong, powerful, they're like depressed, sad teenage girl. We never get like different types of women, or it's like the same character being rehashed, and like there's every other trailer was like a woman narrating over it, and there's a female. It started like where I was getting confused. I thought I saw the same game twice. So I didn't really like the presentation on State of Decay 3 because it really felt like I didn't even know what I was watching at first. I thought this was supposed to be a scary zombie game, but I mean, yeah, once again, Game Pass. I feel like Game Pass is the saving grace here. It's like, well, it's Game Pass, I'll try it.
Right.
But even me saying that sort of sentiment coming out of me just kind of makes me feel
it's like,
well, it lowers my standards and my quality and what I'm willing to accept.
There's a butch girl, I guess it's okay because it's Game Pass.
Yeah, and I want to be clear. We got Game Pass free from Microsoft. Now, if I was paying $18 a month for this, I mean, that's $100 a year, I probably would feel a little, a lot of these people we know, though, John, they get it cheap. They get sales. They get a year for $50 and stuff. So like, it was $1 this month or something like that. People, they kind of like lower their standards for Game Pass.
Right.
And I don't want us to do that.
But okay, but look, based on the trailers I saw, I feel like Microsoft's kind of killing it. Now, State of Decay, I never liked.
That's what the overall sentiment is. I mean, I'm trying to kind of be devil's advocate here and also kind of being genuine that like, other than like 3 big games, like Dragon Age, the Veilguard was a CGI trailer that looked really cheesy. Once again, like this is not an
There's
Xbox
more than 3 good games
game.
here, though, Michelle.
Like what, though? We got
Gears, Avowed, Indiana Jones, Flight Simulator. Are you kidding me?
Well, we knew about Flight Simulator. That's
Perfect
already
Dark,
out. Nobody, right? But
Diablo.
I mean, nobody really cares about Flight Simulator. I'm talking about like big games. They're pandering to a lot of old men. Like, is that going to move the needle, Indiana Jones, for the youth? I'm saying like overall a win for Xbox. Might be a win for you or the community, but like, do you think this is enough to get people like, I'm in on Xbox, I'm getting an Xbox, I'm getting Game Pass?
I mean, think so.
Does Doom do that? Does Gears do that? These are the big games. Call of Duty can do that. I'm saying outside of a few big games, I'm seeing a lot of stuff that's everywhere. It's on PlayStation. It's on PC. It's on Steam. Like, what makes it an Xbox win? We saw the
but Gears
DLC.
Is not.
Well, I mentioned that. I said we've got a couple of big games, and the rest is kind of fluff that's
Indiana
everywhere.
Jones. I don't know. I feel like just looking at this
Indiana
on the surface,
Jones tech looks like it's from 20 years ago.
you know what? All right. I know I guess we're jumping around, but I thought the Indiana Jones trailer looked way better than what I saw last time, and actually I'm more excited about it than I was before.
Yep.
I absolutely want to play Indiana Jones, and I feel like the scene they showed looks so badass. The whimsy was there that's in the movies, like the humor, the action.
Sure.
It's like
he's
in
the
danger.
feeling of it for
like
you.
he's in danger, but there's all this like kind of whimsy on the surface, or just below. And they showed a scene with this boat on this like huge mountain with these Nazis trying to get some stone from Indiana Jones. Like that would be, if that was a movie, I'd be all in. Like they captured it. I think Indiana Jones looks better than I ever thought it would be.
I just think it doesn't look AAA. It looks kind of like mid-level, like a
the
little
character
awkward.
models
The
look better than
animations,
last
it looked
time,
dubbed.
though.
It just didn't look like the polish. I mean, I've seen games from 20 years ago look better, even the trailers inside. So I don't think it feels, I mean, it's Bethesda, right?
Yeah,
So
I mean the game.
They're shit at this.
The game to me that looked like 20 years ago was Gears of War E-Day. That did not.
Well,
to
I mean,
me,
it was once again a trailer. You don't.
Yeah,
you didn't see gameplay. So
well, we
don't
saw
have the
character
we don't
models
have-
and game engine. I'm assuming with that little cutscene we watched.
It's just so hard with these cutscenes. But yeah, no, Xbox has these games. They have quantity here. There's a lot of stuff. I just don't know if it's enough to move the needle to be.
Yeah, and by the way, Gears of War does not have a release date yet, but it is being built on Unreal Engine 5. And
that's good news.
But what I saw it wasn't graphically impressive to me. Like
all it was a trailer. I mean, cinematics have gone backwards. Like I was just talking about that. I was like, go watch the Diablo 2 cinematics and now take a look at the Diablo 4 cinematics.
I think that was game engine stuff, though. It wasn't
but
pre-rendered.
we've gone backwards. Things don't look good anymore. It's too much time, too much money, so they shit out a bunch of stuff. We're into the quantity, not quality type thing. I mean, we saw a Shattered Space DLC for Starfield, okay, with some stuff being added tonight. So they had a little bit of a shadow drop. There's like a creation kit and like some new kind of quest you can do. Fallout 76 Skyline Valley DLC or something like that. So they still have these properties. Fallout very popular right now with the show. We saw so this was a new IP, sort of looked like, I don't know, a hyper realistic medieval Persona 5 almost, about a painter. It was called Expedition 33. I know Badger's excited for it. He wish listed on Steam. It was kind of cool. Like, at least it was a new IP. But I can't really tell what was going on. It was mostly, like I said, trailer and then like a little bit of gameplay. We saw South of Midnight again. I think this game is DOA. I don't know if it's stop motion. I was going to look this up, or if they were actually stuttering during the event. Did you watch any of that?
No, I didn't.
South of Midnight.
South of Midnight was not on the list I had. Okay.
Yeah. This game just looks so shit.
It's made by We Happy Few people.
Yeah, I think this game's DOA. I think it's mostly fluff. World of Warcraft, they showed it and people were being dumb and they're like, it's on Xbox. It's coming to Game Pass. No, it's nothing. It was the only game shown that is PC exclusive, not on Game Pass. You can't play it on an Xbox. You can't play it on Game Pass. Why was it here? Well, they started showing old Warcraft trailers. So it was like they were trying to get new people who didn't know what Warcraft was or have ever seen it. I mean, these were literally 20-year-old trailers they're showing. And I think they want people to go, oh, what is this? Warcraft, what's that? I guess I'll Google that and maybe play on PC because they own the property. Right. So I thought Warcraft was very out of place here.
I mean, it wasn't a Game Pass event. It was a game showcase event. I don't know.
Right, but it was literally the only game you cannot play.
Yeah, anymore. And they're going to try to get away with that as long as they can.
Yeah, of course. But they didn't show their mobile games that are the same thing. They didn't take advantage of that. It was kind of weird because they set themselves up for people like, oh, it's not on Xbox or Game Pass and I can only play in the Battle.net launcher. Okay. That Battle.net launcher, John, is like a nag kind of hanging around, because it's like, what are they doing with it? Did you see Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater?
I did. I saw it, like stills, I think. But yeah, they're remaking Snake Eater.
I mean,
it's fine.
I wasn't impressed graphically with what I saw. That's all. But
you weren't.
Metal Gear's cool.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, I don't know yet. I can't judge these things. I feel like we saw a lot of and Sea of Thieves, World Events, people still play that. Flintlock, another DOA game, I think. They called it Souls Light. It was another female lead, very pandering. Age of Mythology retold. They're remaking that RTS. I think that's cool. Now, Perfect Dark, you were super excited about. Mm-hmm. No date on it. Joanna Dark is already being called Joe Dark. She has a massive man jaw. She is not sexy like she used to be.
No.
I don't know. It
why did
generic.
They do that?
It didn't feel. I just feel like I feel like they slapped the IP onto another game.
Well, what's interesting to me, and I don't think maybe I knew this or forgot, but it's being co-developed by the Initiative and Crystal Dynamics.
Tomb Raider people.
Yes, Tomb Raider. So I thought that was interesting. Now, I thought the trailer looked fine. I don't like the way she looks now. I don't get it.
Well, you get it. You've read Xbox.
I know. I mean, I never really thought she was sexy, but
she was presented in a sexy way.
Yeah.
She was definitely presented in a sexy way. But it's not even about someone's face being attractive. She was presented as like a sex figure.
Yeah.
But Xbox is very anti that now. They have a mission statement saying that. Like, make sure women are strong, make sure men cry, make sure women don't have unrealistic bodies and faces, apparently, because they made her head massive. But outside of that, I don't know what I'm excited for yet. I saw a trailer. I saw like a little gameplay.
Yeah, the gameplay seemed to capture the kind of near future sci-fi-ish thing that Perfect Dark did. I mean, Perfect Dark, I believe, was Rare's best attempt at creating a James Bond female character in the near future. Because it was basically the GoldenEye sequel, but they lost the James Bond license, so they made Perfect Dark. So I think it captured all that with the gadgets and the hacking, it looked like, and the gameplay looked kind of linear.
And on rails.
Yeah, but like it was a shooting gallery, But the one thing they added that was probably the big thing they added was the parkour. Because it has like basically Mirror's Edge type movement where you're running again on walls and stuff and leaping to pipes and scaling. So it has that first person parkour. So that's new. I don't know. I mean,
Not
I
for
definitely,
me, but sounds
I definitely
like
want
for
to.
you.
Well, I'm definitely going to play it, and then the big question I have though is multiplayer, because that's what made those games special back in the
Sure.
day.
That could
It
be
was
fun.
the local multiplayer like GoldenEye and Perfect Dark,
Yeah.
but is it going to have online multiplayer? Because that was a big part of those early games on the N64. What?
Well, it's
How
good to see
about?
them bringing back IPs. People have wanted them to do that. Sorry.
Yeah, where's the Banjo Kazooie though? Anyway, I thought
I don't think anybody
I want
cares
to know what
about
you
that.
thought of Avowed.
Avowed looked great on the first trailer I saw years ago. Then everything I saw after kind of made it look like shit. Now, Obsidian has made good games, and maybe it will be good. But I'm not being blown away just yet. It's one that's on my radar.
Yeah,
But I'm a little hesitant with the animations and the way things look to me.
yeah,
is what I'm
because to
seeing with
me
Avowed.
it looked like something that you might be jaded towards, but might end up liking, like going into it a little kind of just whatever.
Well, I mean,
skeptical.
it's my type of game, but I am
Yes.
skeptical just because of the downgrade I have witnessed from the original.
I saw a lot of
look.
casting.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think it's going to be some.
The art looks kind
It's
of
all
cool.
over the place.
skeleton guy.
Yeah. I'm like I said, there's a lot of games here,
But
which
that
is great
to me,
for Game Pass
this,
to try.
exactly.
Avowed,
This looks like
Indiana
a
Jones,
great fucking Game Pass game.
right, but a great Game Pass game and a great game are just very
All right,
different.
take
to me.
Game
It takes
Pass out
more
of the
than a gr-
equation.
Right, but
If
it
this
takes
was a
more than a great
PlayStation
Game Pass game for me to get excited.
But here's the thing: if that game was in a PlayStation event, people would be talking about it. You're trying to put some Game Pass taint on it.
I'm not doing anything. You are. Like you would never buy this game, but because it's on Game Pass, you'll try it.
No, I disagree with you, because if that was on PlayStation or PC as a big event game,
It
I
is
would
on
absolutely.
PC. It's on Steam
Okay,
day
but
one.
I know, but as a paid game only on PC, an
Game
event
Pass
game.
doesn't have this pull you think it does, especially on PC. Like nobody subscribes to it on PC.
No, you're
So-
missing my point. I'm saying if it wasn't on any kind of Game Pass thing and it was a PC event game,
People
I would
said the same
buy it.
thing. People said, what happened to Avowed? It used to look fucking badass. The last time the trailer came out, not at an Xbox thing. I don't even remember what it was, but people were like, what happened to this? You guys downgraded the look of it. Like it just like something happened. They also showed.
Yeah, I saw someone say
Flint.
that they changed the color palette and they were mad about
Yeah,
it.
it's weird. Diablo 4 expansion, Vessel of Hatred, worst CGI trailer, worst trailer I've ever seen for Diablo. Like it did not get me excited. That's not on Game Pass, by the way. You're gonna have to buy it, but they did that, like I said. So you
The base
they keep-
game is,
you know,
though, yeah.
the base game is there, so they want you to buy. So that was not a shock. Comes out October 8th. Fable. I did like the trailer. I thought it was, had the Fable humor. Mostly, like I said, just cinematics. And then we saw some more scenes of her walking and swinging a sword at a frog. Some people are saying they made her more attractive. They softened her face a little bit. I'm not sure about that. But, Fable's another game, John, once again, that I'd love to be blown away by
Yeah.
and taken
Well,
into that
They didn't
world.
show anything that would make anyone blown away.
Yeah. But I didn't see anything yet that makes me feel like it's happening. This is Microsoft Zelda. Yay.
It felt like the trailer was trying to make a point that your decisions matter in this game or something. Did you pick up on that? Like,
maybe. It's not what hit me over the head. I feel like I was just like, oh, they're trying to set the tone for the game that it's Fable. It's campy.
no, remember it's Fable. You talked about Indiana Jones. I don't think anyone in their 20s knows what the fuck Fable is. Like, do you?
No, but for the people that they're
Yeah.
talking to, Xbox market here does seem to be a bit older. You're coming off people that played Halo when they were kids.
Right.
So they're all in their 30s now. I don't think Xbox is going for the kids in the 20s anymore. Their market is very much older gamer, I think, which is fine. Older gamers are the biggest market now.
Right.
The average gamer is old and getting older, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. But yeah, we saw some other indies, an indie mouse crafting game. Mixtape was another, looks like a Life is Strange game. Not for me. Flight Sim is cool. Elder Scrolls Gold Road, we know about. That's cool.
Let's talk about Flight Sim just for a second, please.
Yeah, we saw nothing really new from the last time we saw this, though.
Yeah, but it looked like there was more interesting jobs. Like looks like the big thing that's going on here. And there was like a search and rescue scene they showed with like a tanker ship. like sunk off the.
They're putting the game in a simulator. Finally,
yeah.
right? It looks.
And
that's what's cool.
VIP like taxi type missions where you're flying a person somewhere on a private jet. You know, like that all looks. Oh my god! Like I was losing my shit.
And if
looking
they
at
open it up to the community to be able to make things like this in this playground, and that has a lot of potential. I don't know how much mass market appeal it has. That doesn't make it not cool though. But
that's a quality game.
I knew you were going to be excited about that for sure.
Yeah, because I mean, honestly, Flight Simulator is they don't seem to phone it in with that at all. Because like the last game was like, holy fuck, graphically amazing. Gameplay, scope, scale. It's like it's not like just some bullshit game, like a Game Pass game is what I'm getting at.
They know the market of who's playing it, and I bet the people playing it aren't doing it on Game Pass.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't think it's not there to sell Game Pass. I think it's for people like, wow, this is still a really good flight sim. Like I've been playing this for 30 years and it's good.
Yeah.
So other than that, they did say, the all digital Xbox and then the Gears of War E-Day. And then they went on to the Black Ops Direct going over the movement like you're talking about. But I think overall, the vibe, John, coming off this event was very positive for Xbox, which hopefully shifts the narrative a little bit with their whole, the closing of the studios and like people get off that, and get off the doom and gloom. But you are excited.
Honestly,
you are happy to have Phil.
I believe that the games they showed, I don't agree with all of them, but I think they really knocked it out of the park. Now, a lot of this stuff, though, isn't coming out this year, like Gears of War. So some of it in Perfect Dark, right? I did see the Assassin's Creed Shadows game. I guess they showed that there.
Yeah, they showed the female protagonist, the ninja kind of.
It did not look like Assassin's Creed. It looked like a Neo game or something. Didn't it?
I don't know. I'm just looking at this. It's just Assassin's Creed to me.
I'm over it. So
I'm over it personally, and I don't.
I thought the combat and everything they showed looked very much like a Neo type game and not Assassin's Creed.
I doubt that, but maybe. I mean, they did go a little bit that way with Valhalla. People were pissed off about the combat and it was too melee focused and not stealth enough. But I feel like they're going to be going. They have to go more towards that with this game. So I guess the new class is Spiritborn in Vessel of Hatred. Looks like a stupid druid. Like, what the fuck? I thought they were going to do something with priest. I don't know. I'm looking at news. I'm looking at what people are talking about with the Xbox event. Kind of like, but overall, I think most people are excited about it. The pricing on especially this holiday, people are talking about like, because these all digital Xboxes, they're coming this holiday. By then, what will the price be of the other ones?
I know.
Are we missing something? Because
they're idiots.
I feel like we're missing something.
We're not, Michelle. Like literally go on Microsoft's website for the Xbox and the all digital white version costs exactly the same as the black one with the drive. Right now.
Just doesn't make any sense to me. It should come with a year of Game Pass or something. Or what is happening?
I don't know. I don't get it.
I don't know. Yeah,
and there's going to be 1 million sales of the optical drive bundled with a game like the Diablo one on.
So somebody like me, what game am I running to Xbox for? Am I subscribing to Game Pass for? That's what I'm saying. Like for me, I think it's good for you. It's good for a lot of Xbox people that just have Xboxes and love Game Pass. I think people who are Xbox people at all or have Game Pass at all are very excited about this. So I think overall that's a win. They hit their mark. They hit what they're supposed to do. But for me, someone who's always a little hesitant to use the Game Pass launcher anyway, like I see a few games maybe I'll try, but I'm not blown away by anything yet. So
yeah, did you see this?
That's why I'm personally mixed.
All right, so I'm looking at some other titles here that were not on the website I was looking at with the videos.
I took notes for that. That's another female.
Wu Chang, Fallen Feathers. Lead. Okay, Stalker 2.
Yeah, that was weird.
Expedition 33, what is that?
I talked about that. I said that's the Persona 5 painter game.
How about Adam Fall?
Yeah, I wrote that down. Just not memorable at all. That was when they were kind of going through stuff with like the indie mouse game and all that stuff. They showed Avowed, that Adam Fall, that Assassin's Creed, then Stalker 2. They were kind of just shitting out trailers.
Is Adam Fall, what is this, like a World War II game with zombies?
Yeah, I was calling it Doctor Who. There were like mechs, and then there was
Well, they have a Doctor Who
at the
phone
end.
booth. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the Doctor Who game. To me, it looked generic, and this clunky combat gameplay
This
where
doesn't look
everybody's
good.
moving like it's Bethesda. Everybody's moving like a Bethesda character.
Yeah.
We're going backwards in gaming with a lot of this
I don't
shit.
disagree with you because it was evident to me the most when I looked at the Gears of War cinematic. And I was thinking,
Yeah, I just kind of feel like we're going backwards.
I was looking at it, I'm like, this is no different than a trailer we would have seen for the 360 Gears of War. Like, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought Indiana Jones did look good, though. Maybe I'm weird.
No, I think some people are excited about it and it looked better to them. I heard a few people saying it does look better.
Yeah.
I watched it and it's Bethesda. We know they don't know how to do animations.
Their character models appeared to be better than the last trailer, though.
Whatever it looks like. I just feel like it doesn't look like... But look, let's be real. Bethesda has not advanced in 20 years. They're using the same engine, the same technology, the same look.
They need to get rid of Dave, is what you're saying.
Yeah,
Dave's been there too long.
Dave's got to go. Like, people make an excuse, well, it's a Bethesda game.
Well, Dave was here really
20 years
early.
have passed since Oblivion and Skyrim at this point.
He really contributed early to the company, Dave. We can't get rid of him.
Yeah, I think Dave has been doing this too long. Dave's got to look into some new technologies. No, people doing the shit back then were probably the more talented people because we haven't really advanced since then with a lot of things. Now, some things we have, other things we haven't. We're going backwards. But overall, look, this Xbox event, not for me personally, but I think is a huge win for Xbox gamers and for Game Pass subscribers. They're getting a bunch of games that they can play. Outside of World of Warcraft, you can play all these on your console.
4 games I absolutely want to play. Call of Duty, Indiana Jones.
Now, that could be over the next 3 years, though.
Yeah, because mine's COD, Indiana Jones, Perfect Dark, and Flight Simulator. Those 4 get me excited. Gears of War, whatever. It's fine. I don't really care about Gears of War anymore. Fable, yeah, I'm excited, but I'm not. I'm skeptical. It kind of ends there. Doom, I know what that's going to be. I'm not. Avowed has me really curious. That's it. That's not bad for Game Pass. Most of those are this year.
Yeah, I don't know. Most of them are. Some have just years for 2025. Others are just no gameplay at all, just trailers. Weird that we didn't see, I guess, I don't know, I didn't see other little games that I think are kind of like Frostpunk 2 is coming to the Game Pass. I don't know. Like this was all about just like shitting out a bunch of trailers for a bunch of games and just getting hype going. And people go, well, I like Metal Gear. Well, I like, Doom. Well, I want to do Gears of War. Like they've got a lot of big names and people are going, well, what did PlayStation have? And they're showing.
Right.
Well, they had God of War Ragnarok coming to PC. What I'm thinking is like, is that going to make more money than Game Pass for this year? Like what do they have here to like really move the needle? Because like, can Xbox be saved? Like people call them the losers. They're in third place, Phil. Did they do enough here to turn the brand around?
Right. You know what? I have a question too, because it's been all but confirmed that there's a PS5 Pro coming out. So does this kind of seal the deal that Microsoft's not doing a Pro or
No, I think their refresh or the all digital.
Yeah.
For Christmas.
Is that a problem for them going forward into next year? If they're not going to have...
It is with Grand Theft Auto, because what game just came out or they had to delay because Xbox couldn't run it and it's on PC and PlayStation. Did you...
Was that a Series S game? That was because of Series S though, right? Not...
Yeah, but it's holding everything back. It held the whole... Baldur's Gate had that too, but this was a new game that just came out.
Yeah, but the PS4 is still a contender though. So I guarantee you that Microsoft looks at the Series S as their PS4.
Probably.
Because all of these huge games that come out on PlayStation are still coming out on PS4.
Here's another one, and this isn't the game I'm thinking of. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is also being held back on Xbox. A lot of companies are doing this now where they're not releasing on Xbox right away because they can't run it. And it's probably that's holding it all back. Yeah. Well, yeah, but that halts the entire Xbox release because they probably just do it all at once. But there was just a new big game that came out and I'm like, oh, that's not coming because I don't remember. I'm blanking. People be yelling. But like, does that become a problem with Grand Theft Auto? Because I read that they're like holding back the launch of the PS5 Pro or in Grand Theft Auto, like they're working in tandem to time it where, because it benefits both of them, because people are buying that new console, they want that new game. People are buying that new game, they want that new console, right? And Grand Theft Auto is that game that moves the needle. Let's face it,
Absolutely.
it moves the needle for casual gamers, for people that don't game ever but are willing to throw down that money right now because of GTA. So when we have PlayStation with the only offering to play the biggest game ever, and they've got the Pro and Xbox doesn't, they've got some all digital version that costs more than their other version. Yeah, that's a good point.
But do you think Microsoft is going, okay, we've got time. Grand Theft Auto is not coming out till 2026, so we can release our Xbox Pro in 2025. Right? That could be
a little late.
I don't know. Is it?
At that point, they better release some Xbox handheld combo dock Pro where it gets powerful when you dock it. Like, they better do something. They better have something up their sleeve. Because when Grand Theft Auto comes out, if the only place you can play it the best is the PlayStation Pro, what does Xbox have to answer to that? They don't have time to just pull hardware out of their ass, John. I feel like we'd know about it.
Well, it would be in development now, Michelle. It's not... Right.
But there's no rumors of that. What the only rumors for in development right now are the handheld.
Well, good. Their employees are keeping their mouths shut.
Yeah, I doubt it. So let us know what you guys thought of this event. I think overall, like I said, no matter what I think of it, I separate myself from that. I think overall, this was a win for the Xbox user base, for the Game Pass subscribers, for people like you, John, that are very excited. You can list 5 games here you want to play on Game Pass. Now, if that's over 3 years.
Well,
is that worth subbing for you?
3 of the 4 games I'm excited about come out this year. Call of Duty, right. Indiana Jones, and Flight Simulator.
You're gonna, if you buy Call of Duty, then that sort of,
I guarantee you that I will buy Call of Duty. I'm just telling you right now. Because
that sort of
knowing that the beta is a week
that
or
Game
2.
Pass is worthless to you then.
Because if there's a fucking beta a month ahead, there's no fucking way
that I'm not... do it. They're going to bait you. Yeah.
And remember,
beta.
The last 2 years... You were able to play the single player campaign a week before multiplayer. And I finished the campaign because of that.
Which is perfect. Yeah, I know. Because they know that's when people are hyped. They want to do it before.
Right. And then you also get like some bonus shit for the multiplayer if you do finish it before, so... Oh, that's a big question though. Okay, so if they continue that trend of letting you play the the single player a week before, would they do that with Game Pass?
I think Game Pass is a gateway drug, and they're trying to sell you stuff like the Diablo expansion, which is why, and like the COD early access, and like the COD mega pack. No, I don't think they will. COD is going to be a cash cow. They're going to want to get sales. They're going to want to get pre-order. They're going to want to get deluxe edition.
Right.
It was weird the way Phil sold it on stage. It was a little bit shady. Because he's going everywhere, same time, same place, Game Pass. And I'm thinking, don't you guys have a deluxe edition? Oh, it's beta access. Okay, you're right.
You just changed the name.
He changed the name. So Phil did it again.
It's not early access.
To all of our Xbox fans that are excited for this. I'm going to wait and see. I'm on a wait and see here with a lot of these things. I want to see more. But, this replaced E3. We're kind of done. There was a PlayStation event. We didn't see anything from Nintendo, but there was an Xbox event. We saw a PC show, but this is kind of our E3 now. And if Xbox was out on stage with this, they probably would have won this year, John. Because Nintendo has nothing. PlayStation kind of has nothing. This doesn't mean PlayStation's still not making the most money. PlayStation's beating the drum of here's an adapter for PC. Here's our games on PC, but they don't really have new IPs they're showing, and Xbox kind of does. So I think I would have to give Xbox the win. I think you would probably do so. Because unless Nintendo shows up with the Switch 2 right now.
I think Nintendo is end of life, and I think we've seen everything that's coming this year.
Right, yeah. And Xbox is ramping up, and Nintendo's kind of...
winding
like you said,
down.
End of life, winding down.
Yeah, because if Paper Mario can't run at 60 frames, the hardware's at the end of its life. They're done.
Right.
They're
done. Right. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for listening and subscribing. Actually, we'll probably release this free to everybody as a premium preview, but John and I do bonus shows like this every single week. as well as other extra shows like The John Show or their weird Amazon Prime cast like we just did, where we go over special events or just weekly news and other games we're playing. So if you want to support us, head to videogameoutsiders.com. It's only $1.99 a month, and you get our whole back catalog of almost 20 years, and you support us and encourage us to do more shows like this. We're sorry we couldn't cover this live on twitch.tv/John and Michelle, but if you have Amazon Prime, you can link that free and support us there as well. And follow us because we're there live every Tuesday. And I think that's it, John.
Yeah.
Xbox overall, pretty
now
positive.
Listen, just so we're clear.
Yes.
Here's what's trending on Twitter right now, according to my account. For games. There's a lot of games. Diablo 4 is trending. Xbox Series X, Call of Duty, Indiana Jones, Sea of Thieves, Starfield. Yep. That's what's trending. And Silk Song. What the fuck's that?
That's a Hollow Knight game.
Okay. Well, those are the games that are trending right now. So
yeah, and I see Gears of War. I'm not seeing anything about Perfect Dark.
Yeah, I don't either.
Maybe that doesn't really move the needle for people.
Now I'm going to the trending I just read off was for me, tailored to me. So here's just trending, period. Number one, Xbox is trending. Number two, Perfect Dark. Yes.
Okay, so I'm not seeing that on my personal one.
So I'm on Twitter, there's trending for you and whatever. Okay.
Yeah, so and Perfect Dark, okay.
Number 4, Gears of War. Number 5, Black Ops 6. Number 6, Doom. Number 8, Expedition 33. Really? Number 9, Life is Strange. Yeah. Number 10, Fable. Number 11, Dragon Age. That was
probably the best trailer, Expedition 33 to me.
Number 11, Dragon Age. Number 12, Indiana Jones.
Dragon Age was terrible, the Dragon Age trailer. I
Number
can't believe they're
15,
going
Stalker 2.
Mm-hmm.
And number 21 is Treyarch. That's Call of Duty. Number 23 is Game Pass. That's it. Those are all the top trending.
Well, I mean, it just happened, and some of the tweets, there might be only 1,000 tweets. And
you're
half
right.
of them are bots.
Yeah.
You know? So it doesn't necessarily mean anything, but Xbox has got stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Right? They've got stuff to talk about. We've got some games here, but
yeah, Phil's definitely doing it.
What did you guys think of it? Did you think Phil did it again? Come to our Discord on videogameoutsiders.com.
Are you mad there was no handheld?
Oh yeah, I want Xbox to.
Me too.
to do something cool. Like I probably wouldn't buy one, obviously, because I'd rather have a Steam Deck. But I want them to succeed. I want them to have cool hardware. I want there to be cool tech. And I think an
Xbox handheld, if done correctly, if it plays the games locally, if it has Game Pass, I think it would probably beat the Steam Deck in sales because.
Well, they have marketing. They
have money. I mean, and they have distribution.
Company in the world.
Because if Microsoft did that handheld, it would be at Walmart. It would be at Target.
Yes.
It would be at Best Buy. It would be everywhere.
Exactly. And it has Game Pass, which kind of fits perfectly with like, hey, here's a sub service. And also we've got cloud in it. And also you can play locally. And hey, also, maybe it's Windows and you can put Steam on it and have that in your living room. Some games may work, some won't.
I saw that the other day. Someone said there's a rumor that it'll be able to run the Steam app. I find it hard to believe.
That's a fucking game changer, right?
I
You're
know.
opening up a world of games. If Phil and Gabe are having lunch on the yacht, hopefully they make that happen. So do I want that to happen? Yes, I want that to happen for Xbox, because I think competition is good. And I think that right now it's...
So if Microsoft...
For me.
Okay, if it really was Windows or something on there and you could run Steam... I think that could potentially really harm the Steam Deck if it's equally as powerful, because the problem with the Steam Deck right now is the Linux, especially for the anti-cheat stuff on games like Call of Duty and other multiplayer games, right? So if...
Right, it could, but it could also encourage the Steam Deck to be better and the next version to offer something cooler and to maybe have a built-in better Windows on that too that you can launch, and they work tandem, right? Like we'll give you our handheld Windows version, put it on your Steam Deck. I don't know, I'm just saying like... Maybe it harms Steam Deck sales, but I still think they're going to be fine because generally I think it's two very different markets. I really do. I think Steam people, PC people are still going to mostly want that Steam Deck.
Yeah.
I think that console people who are in the Xbox ecosystem and want something in their living room have no clue the Steam Deck exists. They don't even know what Steam is really, right? The average Xbox user is not on PC. He doesn't know what Steam is. He's not going to go buy a Steam Deck. So I think that, yes, it's a different market. It might start hurting the Switch though, because if you can emulate on that thing, and you're
I think it would hurt
emulating
the
now-
Switch too, because I could just hear the sales pitch at a Target salesman talking to some mom. You know,
Right.
I want a handheld for my son. Well, if you get this one, you can subscribe for $10 a month and get all these games.
Yeah. And this one's like an Xbox and a PC in one because
Right.
you got Steam, you got X. So your kid can have 2 consoles in one. She's like, oh, I don't have to buy him that too. He wants a desktop. No, this is a desktop now. Pick up this dock.
Right.
You know, so Xbox, I know PlayStation's not going to do that. They're never going to let you in the Windows world.
No.
And so Xbox is the one to do it. So we'll be following the news, of course, if there's anything. And we'll be back Tuesday with O'Malley, our Real Games journalist, doing a Steam-themed show. All games we talk about will be on Steam. All news will hopefully be PC or Steam adjacent. That's why we wanted to do this show, to make sure we covered the Xbox event for everybody as well. So join us live on Tuesday, and we'll see you in the Discord. Let us know what you thought of the event. All right, John.
All right,
we're
guys.
done.
Thanks for listening and subbing. Bye out. Phil
is
and the
gone.
Xbox are
Responsibly
fucking
bingo.
dead. Honestly, it's over.
What have I done? What have I said? I don't mean it. No, I don't mean it. Phil, I love you. Phil, I love you.
Phil and the Xbox are
Responsibly
fucking
bingo.
dead. Honestly, it's over.
Who am I kidding? Phil's the best. Xbox rules. I got Game Pass everywhere. It's in my pocket. I love you. I love you, Phil.